Hey guys, it's Tartan coming at you with another game of Minecraft, and today it's not just wheat, although we're in the peaceful world. We're gonna practice doing blazes today, but first I need to get together the gear that I have on a random game seed, which involves iron, and I just checked like all my chests. I don't have any iron anywhere, but you know who does have iron? Golems have iron, and I happen to have too many of them, so hard knock life, buddies. What we're gonna do, it's still in peaceful, because that's how unsporting we are, look. That's just how it goes. I figure we won't have to do too much of this. And anyway, if it's not like there's gonna be documentary proof of me doing this in order to find more iron, they don't even try to run away, of course. They're saying, thank you, we've been here so long. If you do a little jump, I think it, it sends a message. Some of them have, like, the flowers, they are, like, particularly nice. But anyway, this is the only way I know how to get iron. Grabbing it out of the ground, that would just take too long. Because I want to do, like, random game seed runs, but I'm not good, right? So, that's why we're here. Hitting golems in the rain. Now we've got enough iron. Totally could have done this off camera. I could do all of this off camera. Come to that. Put all of our nice stuff in there. We don't need a bed where we're going. We don't need beds. Iron chest plate and boots. And we'll need a sword. Maybe an axe. An axe could be another thing we have. And we'll need to make a shield. Do I have any wood? I've got to. I mean, I don't. Guess I could cut down a tree like an animal. We'll just pop this one that's been here since time immemorial. And like a gold helmet, because a gold helmet is very likely. Oh yes, and pants. It's so weird to be wearing clothes. Alright, so unenchanted stuff. Ready to roll. We got a bed, we don't need it. We have 7 poppies, we don't need them. We've got the bow, we will need that. And then plenty of bread. Alright, good stuff. Alright, we're not gonna like learn how to walk around in the nether or anything. We're just gonna fly in spectator mode because otherwise, how long is it gonna take me to find a fortress? Like a year? We want to get this moving, right? It's so much comfier than flying through the nether the real way on an elytra where bashing into the walls is scary. But I don't have an elytra in this world because this is the regular world. We don't have an ender dragon kill here. And yeah, you know, where's the nearest fortress? Nobody knows. But fortunately, we'll just, you know, try to find one. I find the nether very frustrating. This is a bastion. We don't need to go there. You know, good for them. We don't need to go there. Bastion practice is easy. Just stay really far away from it, shoot them with arrows, and then leave. We need a fortress. Where are we at even now? We've only gone like 1,000 away. We've been going in silly circles. We're just gonna go in a straight line until we find one. That's the quickest way to find a fortress, right? We're inside of a wall right now, I think. I think people can just like hit some buttons and find out where a fortress is, which is really funny to me here as I've been flying in spectator mode for like, you know, more than 1,000 blocks and haven't seen any sight of it at all, as far as I can tell. And this is what it feels like whenever I'm trying to find something like a fortress in Minecraft, where it's just like, okay. And then we never found one. No, on the random game seed run I did, we actually came upon one kind of quick and died to the blazes, which is why we're here. Clearly, as the lava spouts falling down show, we've never been here at all in our world. We're just flying through. You know, this isn't a world where we... here we go, finally. Negative 1,500, 200, alright. So now... Now the practice begins. No, the bed's not a respawn. That's right. You can't respawn in the nether. We'll just teleport here. That was the original plan anyway. Okay, so now we're going to turn it on to easy. So to get in, you know, bam, they spawn in, and we very carefully get rid of them. This is like a power 0 bow, you know, this is like the normal stuff we'd be having going in. We did not bring torches, so that'll be an even more daring way to do things. Alright, so you get into a fortress, and you're like, alright, where are we going now? And you probably just run until it says crackling of blazes, right? Except you can't right here, so you go... Oh, we didn't bring a pickaxe, that's fun. Alright, we're gonna have to run over there without a pickaxe and fight the blazes. That's good. Should have brought a pickaxe. Can we make one here? Not really. We can make a gold one? Not really. Alright, here we go. We can make a gold one. We did not bring enough stuff here. I don't even know what is hurting me. So this is a pretty realistic thing. So we could... So one solution to the blaze problem is find a place where they'll spawn up top. Fight them at a range... But then they'll fly like this, so this isn't going to work, right? We'll try. We'll see it through to its conclusion. So we can't block the shots. Or even if we could, we would only... We might be able to block it, but... But we can't block it with the bow out anyway. Oh, well. Yeah, that's what the practice is for. So what have we learned? Absolutely nothing. You know, bring a pickaxe when you come in. Yeah, you know, I think maybe what we've learned is that doing a random game seed isn't a good idea for me, because I'm not good enough at the game. Because you're just like running around in the fortress trying to find blazes, right? But it's mainly wither skeletons. You could put down torches everywhere. That would work. Interesting. So you can block the fireballs. Right, but where'd he come from? Because that was, you know, easy enough. And I guess you can get, like, swords and stuff potentially. But, you know, so theoretically, you could find a blaze that would just float in and be by itself. But that's no kind of strategy for doing it, right? We should be leaving this stuff in these chests, besides the gold, which doesn't matter. Since we didn't really get here. Alright, so depending on how you can do it, if you can get on a roof, you can try it, but like, look, what we've done here is get one blaze rod through all of this. So what we really have to do is find the spawner, right? We've got our gold hat on, so the biker gang doesn't want to fight. There's a slime around, though, so they're going to want to fight. And that's going to make all of this take quite a while. Unless we die. Because you just take so much damage on easy. I would have sworn that I was playing on hard. But playing on hard with perfect armor is more than 4 times as easy as playing on easy. It's probably 10 times as easy as playing on easy. When I play hardcore, I don't even get hurt. And here I am on easy, just losing. Alright, so this is more what it'll look like. I'll get overwhelmed, trying to figure out what's going on, and chew on bread. Before ultimately, yeah, I think all this practice is going to show me is that this isn't for me. I don't even know how to get started here, right? We're just dying. Yeah. Alright, we gotta go into the nether. We can't even just teleport. Well, you know, thanks to the magic of keep inventory, we'll barely waste any time. thought that was kind of close to the coordinates. Good news, it wasn't, and I don't know where that fortress is. No, you just can't see anything in the nether, and I was probably off by like 45 and I turned the wrong way. 45 degrees. Anyway, there's a bastion, which doesn't matter. You know, it's actually better to be in the walls, right? Because you see even more that way. Not like I can translate it into what I need to be seeing, but you can do it. Anyway, I don't know where the fortress is. This feels very pointless. Well, this is a lot better than playing a random game seed for an hour and a half to get to the fortress and then dying to the blazes. Or spending... I mean, the amount of flying around we've done and not finding them... Oh, isn't that a cool ruined portal? See, this is the sort of stuff that the game could provide you if you were a good player. You know, isn't that nice? Alright, so I can't find another fortress. Feels pointless. I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. Like... Why did I think this was gonna go smoothly? I mean, not like dying to the blazes. I figured that would happen, but I kind of figured we would be able to find a fortress just by flying around. I mean, we're literally spectator mode, just tearing through everything, and can't see one anywhere. Like, how many of them are there? I don't know. Another bastion, yeah. Where do bad Minecraft players go when they die? Probably a lake of fire. Well, I've tried flying in a straight line for a while, and I'm about out of ideas. Man, I don't even know. I just like playing a new Minecraft world, so the random game seed was like a thought, but I guess, I mean, like... Look, what's the point of even trying if it's gonna be... I don't know how people do it. I beat the game before, once. When I was walking on the ground, I feel like I got a fortress faster than I'm getting it here. But maybe they're constantly around me and I'm just missing them. Anyway, Alright, here's another one. Good. what's the point of looking at the coordinates? I'll just forget them anyway. And you just walk around in the fortress, and then eventually you find where some blazes are. Ah, here some blazes are. There's a spawner there. Looks like there's one there too. So if we can get like a place like this, right, so you can't even eat food about it for a while. You'd want to put torches down or build a little wall if you found a spot like this. And then, but if you shoot them with arrows, right, how many times do the blaze rods fall off to the side? So you just bum rush it here. But now there's so many, right? So how do you... You can't drop water to get rid of the burn. And we're already toasted, right? Yeah, we're already... Yeah. Yeah. Right, this is a different fortress, I think. And you get into one, right, and then you just try to route around, and of course you've got your boxes, principally containing horse armor. That's just all they have. Just a bunch of unarmored horses. It's up to you to solve that problem. You want to remember to grab the nether wart if you're the one doing this. If it's for real. For the potions, alright. Blaze is here. This is a good one, right? Because it's... Oh, already broke. Great! Alright, not my best idea ever. In fact, it's a shambles. No, we can make the jump. We can't, actually. Alright, we're just gonna sit here and take fire damage while we Yes, move over here and fight him head on. Okay. So assuming we get him on some roofs like this. This would be almost ideal, right? Classic peekaboo. They're aiming at us, so they won't be getting so much on the floor. So this would be the perfect way, right? We still get hit a bunch and potentially fall off the side. Due to knockback and how big these projectiles hitboxes are, apparently. I think you can dodge them. You can just do that for like a while, but where are they even coming from, right? We don't know. Alright, good news. For all that, we got into a place that doesn't matter. Ah, here we go. More blazes. So you get in on them, and one hit from one plus being on fire will almost kill you. Like, I did put it on to easy. Yeah, that's crazy. You know, you play with diamond tools and you forget that everything else in the game is bad. Whoops, almost hit him. And breaks. Because, like, abstractly, right, my diamond pickaxe has durability. Netherite pickaxe has durability. But it doesn't really. It just has, like, an internal timer where every, like, you know, 15 hours I have to go worry about how strong it is. But a gold pickaxe you use for like 1 minute. Anyway. So what have I learned? That I'm not cut out for this. Guess I was just looking for something to do that also made sense for like starting new worlds, because I mean, like, I could do that and just do whatever, but like I thought having an objective would be you know, useful. Well, I don't think we're gonna worry about doing this anymore. Doesn't seem very fruitful. Probably won't try another random game seed again. Doesn't seem to be a point. I mean, like, playing in random worlds, sure, but look, if you can't beat Blazes, then you can't beat the Ender Dragon. No idea how I did it in the first place. But I guess it's like I say all the time, and I'm right. Like, hard is significantly easier than easy. Well. Well, that was, that's that. Well, I tried to do 2 new things today. Neither of them really paid off. 2 new things. I played video games. Meh. Yeah, whatever. It's enough to make you wonder what it's all for, right? Why would anybody even go into the nether when they could just plant wheat? Oh well. I'm done with this. Maybe I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you've enjoyed.